We can go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Good afternoon, distinguished guests. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our first listings and closing Gong ceremony for the year 2021. I'm delighted to welcome the newly appointed Group Managing Director of Flour Mills Nigeria PLC, Mr. Omoboyede Olusoya, who joins me today to commemorate the listing of Flour Mills' 29.8 billion naira Tranche A and Tranche B bond issue, the final series under its 70 billion naira bond issuance program. It has been a positive start to the Nigerian capital markets in the new year, despite the recent surge in cases from the COVID-19 pandemic, both locally and internationally. As reiterated in the past year, adapting to this new normal remains imperative for economies and businesses alike. As you know, the exchange has since demonstrated its resilience during these extraordinary times, implementing business continuity plans and leveraging state-of-the-art technology and innovation to ensure continued trading and business activities on the bourse. At the NSE, we continue to support the strategic objectives of our issuers, providing a platform for raising capital, even in the toughest of times, whilst also ensuring continuous engagement with relevant stakeholders and the entire capital market community. It is also customary for us to celebrate significant milestones and accomplishments of our issuers. To this end, let me, on behalf of the National Council and Management of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, applaud and recognize the contributions of Mr. Paul Gbadebo, who recently retired after 38 years of meritorious service to this esteemed organization. His legacy and accomplishments is certainly one worthy of celebration. I also congratulate Mr. Olusoya on his appointment as the Group Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer. His appointment, which took effect on the 1st of January this year, is a testament of his hard work and commitment towards building this reputable brand. On behalf of the National Council and management of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, I commend the entire management team of Flour Mills Nigeria PLC for a successful offering. The issue, which was fully subscribed, would see the proceeds used to repay debt obligations and refinance the company's working capital. I also commend the lead issuing house, FCMB Capital, and all other professional parties to this transaction for ensuring a successful debt capital raise. I now invite Mr. Olusoya to make a few remarks.
Thank you very much. First, I'd like to thank the executive management of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, the dealer members of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, representatives from our esteemed advisors on the transaction, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm pleased to have you join us this afternoon for the listing of Flour Mills of Nigeria PLC's Series 4 Tranche A and B bonds valued at 29.89 billion under a 70 million bond insurance program we had run called the transaction. Flour Mills of Nigeria PLC, as you will know, was incorporated over 60 years ago. We celebrated our 60th anniversary on the 29th of September, 1960. Celebrated our 60th anniversary on 29th of September last year. So we were incorporated in 1960 as a private limited liability company and then converted to a PLC, public company, in 1978. The issuance of the Series 4 bond coincides happily with that 60th anniversary, which is also the 60th anniversary of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Since incorporation, we have remained Nigeria's largest and oldest integrated food and agro-allied business with a broad product portfolio and a robust pan-Nigerian distribution network. We remain passionate about feeding the nation every day and have maintained a rich tradition of enhancing the quality of living for Nigeria, or the quality of living for Nigerian families, by producing a wholesome portfolio of food options via our company's iconic brand, Golden Penny. Over the last decade, we have developed new products in the food and agro-allied business and have invested significantly in backward integration to support our now really growing agro-allied business. We continue to invest in our production capacity, and we continue to look for opportunities for import substitution and driving local sourcing of raw materials. The results of these initiatives are evident in the market share improvements seen across our key businesses, and our new products have been received positively by the market. Our credit rating has also improved considerably from BBB to A- with a stable outlook, and on account of this set of impressive and operational and financial performance that we're showing to date. We have continued to deleverage and to replace short-term financing with longer tenured, lower priced funding to optimize our capital structure and reduce our financing costs. We have successfully raised funds from the capital markets, and with the issuance of this new 29.89 billion Series 4 Tranche A and B bonds, we've fully utilized the entire 70 billion bond issuance program we registered in 2018. We will, as a business, continue to explore opportunities to raise funding via the capital markets, as this has enabled us to diversify our funding sources, and we will continue to play our role in developing the capital market as a significant player in it. Excuse me. 4.89 billion was raised in the Series 4 Tranche A and priced at 5.5% for a tenure of 5 years, whilst 25 billion was raised in the Series 4 Tranche B and priced at 6.25% for a tenure of 7 years. The proceeds of both bonds have been used entirely to refinance our existing debt obligations. We are delighted with the level of interest received from institutional investors within the community. The response from the market corroborates our decision to have taken this step in diversifying our financing options beyond more expensive short-term debt. In conclusion, we are also happy to be listing our bonds on the NSE. Having issued bonds in Nigerian capital markets in the past, we are aware of the key issues hindering the development of the Nigerian capital market, and one of the key ones remains the lack of secondary market liquidity of fixed income products. We're very excited about the role of the NSE in looking to play and in looking to deepen liquidity in the secondary market, thus aligning our market with international practices. If the trend carries on, we hope to see significant increase in investor participation in corporate debt issuance. On behalf of Flour Mills of Nigeria PLC, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the NSC for hosting us as we celebrate the listing of our Series 4 bonds. I also want to thank our advisors led by FCMB Capital Markets Limited and various parties on this transaction who all played a key role in ensuring the success of the transaction. Finally, I'd like to acknowledge our Treasury and Finance teams led by Chinonye Nzewi and Anders Christiansen for successfully implementing a key aspect of the company's funding strategy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Olusoya. That was wonderful. May I now invite the Doyen of the market, Alhaji Rashid Yusuf, to make his own remarks.
Thank you very much, the Nigerian Stock Exchange, Acting MD. Thank you, Mr. Olusoya, for coming to present your company position on the floor of Nigerian Stock Exchange. We are very happy to welcome you. You are a very well-known face to us in the market, and we're happy and want to congratulate you on your recent appointment as the Group Managing Director of the Nigerian Flour Mill. We wish you a very successful tenure in your new position. Flour Mill is very well known to the stockbroking community and investing community as large, and therefore a lot of high hopes are placed on your coming on board. We have also, like I said, we know the role you have played in various places where you've been, and even including Flour Mill. And it's based on that our investing public are expecting that your tenure will witness a series of positive dividend payment to our clients and good performance by your company as a whole. We also want to thank you and thank the Flour Mill for listening to the issue that you have talked about. This is one of the things that will enrich the relationship between your company and the Nigerian Stock Exchange. By extension, it will also deepen the market. And that is why we are very delighted that you are coming. You have successfully completed these particular issues that you are listing today. We are very happy to have you. We want to remind you that please keep the relationship and keep the contact. You know that the prices on the Nigerian Stock Exchange are determined by the factor of information you produce to us, your published account, your constant interaction with us, and also the public hearsay. We wouldn't want to rely on the public hearsay, so we want you to provide as much of the official information as possible. Keep close to your broker, keep close to your issuing house, and keep very close also to the Nigerian Stock Exchange. We are here to support you, and we wish you the best of stay in your new appointment. Congratulations and welcome again.
Thank you, Doyen, for your remarks. May I invite Mr. Olusoya to close the market, please?
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that familiar sound is what you would have heard on the physical trading floor to signify the end of another successful trading day. I want to congratulate and thank Mr. Olusoya for joining us this afternoon and congratulate him again for his appointment.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome, sir. And the exchange is, of course, home to yourself and Flour Mills, and feel free to join us at any time. This event is now ended, and we wish everyone we ask everyone to continue to keep safe in these rather interesting times. Thank you very much.